Pablo Escobar Gaviria was born in Rio Negro in Colombia on December 1, 1949. His father was a farmer and his mother was an elementary school teacher, but Pablo had other plans. On the streets of Medellin, he started his criminal career in his teens. It's said he used to steal tombstones, sandblast the names of them, and sell them to smugglers in Panama. So in this video, we're gonna discuss about 10 secrets about Pablo Escobar. Before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. His ROI was 20,000%. In business, return on investment (ROI) refers to the return you see on each dollar you invest into your business. Drug kingpin Pablo Escobar saw an ROI as much as 20,000%. Simply put, for each $1 invested into the drug trade, he made about $200 in return. Number 9. Secret from family. Pablo Escobar kept the information regarding his hideouts and passages secret even from his family. Pablo's family was blindfolded and relocated every 48 hours between 15 different hideaways throughout the city of Medellin. When the family would reach a new hideout, they were asked to closely examine the whole area in fine detail in order to know if they recognized the area. If they found any detail familiar, the place would be eliminated as a future hideout and the family immediately relocated to a new spot. Number 8. Drug lord Pablo Escobar burned $2 million to save his daughter from the cold. The Colombian drug baron Pablo Escobar, who died in 1993, made a fire with $2 million in cash to stop his daughter from freezing to death. They were hiding at a farm in the mountains surrounding the town of Medellin, Colombia. He did everything humanly possible to save the lives of his family and bodyguard. However, his girl was freezing and they urgently needed fire for both heat and cooking. So what did Pablo do? He literally burned cash. Number 7. Pablo Escobar bought a Learjet to move his cash. After seeing soaring profits, Escobar and his cartel needed a better way to move cash from the US to Colombia. Initially, a tiny plane was adequate as it held about $10 million. However, an upgrade was soon needed, and Escobar bought a Learjet that could transport 10 millions per trip. Number 6. Richest criminal ever. Pablo Escobar was the 7th richest man in the world at the height of his career. As a result of his huge drug business, he amassed a net worth of an estimated $30 billion in 1993, which is equivalent to $64 billion in 2021. He's still the richest criminal in history, and nobody has ever come close to his reported $30 billion of wealth in the criminal world. His cartel was earning roughly $420 million in a week from their business of drugs. Number 5. Pablo Escobar built his own barrio. During his prime years, Escobar was a popular guy in Colombia, having established food programs, building parks and soccer fields. However, his masterpiece is arguably the Barrio Pablo Escobar, a neighborhood of 450 red brick homes housing 1,000 of Medellin's most indigent who lived there free of charge. The only downside was that youngsters from different areas were coming to Barrio Pablo Escobar to sell drugs. Number 4. Cold-blooded killer. It's estimated that Escobar was responsible for somewhere around 4,000 deaths. He reportedly killed 4,000 people, including numerous police officers and government officials. His targets were not just within the drug world, as they also included political figures. Escobar was infamously involved in the death of a Colombian presidential candidate because he supported extradition of Escobar to the United States.
Now, Pablo's policy in his war against the government was called plomo o plato, which means silver or lead. You can accept Pablo's bribe or you can accept his bullets.
Number 3. As much as $2,500 every month on rubber bands. Pablo spent $2,500 on rubber bands monthly. The profits at the time were reported to be somewhere around $20 billion. So much loose cash was coming in that he allegedly spent $2,500 on rubber bands alone simply to hold the money together. Number 2. The richest man in the world. In 1989, Forbes magazine named the infamous Pablo Escobar the 7th richest man in the world, having accumulated a fortune somewhere between $25 and $30 billion. If Escobar was included on the Forbes billionaire rankings these days, he'd be tied for 7th. A famous quote by Pablo Escobar: "Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. All empires are created of blood and fire. There are 200 million idiots manipulated by 1 million intelligent men." Number 1. Wish to become president. Pablo Escobar was not settled with the title of King of Cocaine. He wanted more power and wished to become the president of Colombia. This was revealed by Pablo's widow, Henao, in her memoir. It was yet another way of him saving himself from extradition to the USA. Pablo's political career had even escalated in 1982. In the Colombian parliamentary elections of 1982, Pablo was elected as a member of the Chamber of Representatives from the Liberal Party. He was an alternate member. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.